Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. He's a precision hitter, reading pitches and punishing mistakes.
Yeah, and when he squares one off, it's trouble for the outfielders. They're chasing all day long.
Got it. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. Seeing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
The 1-1. There's your strike, 95 of that one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And a 1-2. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
Here's George Springer. That one fouled hard the other way. Luzardo in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Ball 2.
Guerrero stands at first with one out. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. There comes the throw into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And a strike. And that one fouled off. Runners in the corners, one away here in the 2nd game of the series. Tap back up the middle. Turner over to stop. Over to first.
Yep, he made it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. One now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. On the ground to third. Boom. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over.
Yep,
but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Trey Turner at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here comes the 0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 2-1. And that's too high. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. High throw, and he's safe for the stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up at the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Man at second. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it. Now the second run is in. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Went deep in the ball game last night. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Real Muto not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Runner at second here, one gone. That's in for a strike, a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing point.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. That one not close, and that's ball 3. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit. The throw to third, in there safely.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Runners in the corners here, one away. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
2 on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball could be 2. Jimenez to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Bryce Harper with the run-scoring double for the Phils. This is now a 2-1 ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. Fouled off left side. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Ripped to short. Slings to first in time.
Batting 7, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
In the air, right field. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8, left fielder Miles Straw.
Here's the left fielder, Miles Straw. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bat. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. back at Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball.
That to right. Springer moving under it. And there's one down.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Bryson.
On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
One gone runner at first. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Ball.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Out towards right center field. Varsher moving under this one. And there's two away.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop,
Trey Turner with a chance now.
A lot of game to play, Boog, but he's still searching for his first knock in this one. Just takes one to keep that hitting streak alive.
What a stop. Throw to second, and they get the out. Please leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. This one in the near center field. Crawford on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back, he hits the wall and can't hang on. And he'll reach second with one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One out, runner at second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Man at second. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Crawford on the move. He's got it. And there are two down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
The 2-2 now. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That ends the frame. Blue Jays held in check, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you.
Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Drill now towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. That's down. 1 hops off the wall.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Real Muto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman Alex Bone.
Strike 2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Phillies strand 1, but they still lead it 2-1. On to the 4th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. And that's under at the knees for a strike. That misses. Ball 1.
Ball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And that one clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball.
Way off that pitch down.
Okamoto gets his lead at first with nobody out.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
On the corner for a strike. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Full count now. So
Ball
walk
4. Take your
puts
base.
runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And he grounds one to the right side. And slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Miles Straw, the next to hit. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Stop over to first in time. And that below the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. Adolis Garcia goes the other way. His 24th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
In there for strike one.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Ball one.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. At the plate, Brian De La Cruz. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Ball one.
Starting to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. Two down, nobody on. And this is inside. Trey Turner on deck for the Phils. Payoff pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Straw under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. We're headed to the fifth. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Foul ball. And they do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Sit down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Daddy in the box again, takes a strike. Out towards right center field, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order. Score holds, it's 3-1. of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Schwarber at the plate now. That's ball 1. Now one miss.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. The next pitch misses. 3-1. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take the trot around the bases. Homer number 25 of the year, and they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Up the middle, Clement. The throw to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And that ends the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 5-1. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
Then you came to me, showed me all that I could be, and baby
George Springer.
Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
Ball. Hurry.
Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next, for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto.
Hurry.
In the air, out towards right center. Garcia on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next, for the Blue Jays, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. The Phillies leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Stott over to first in time. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down here 5-1. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Garcia!
In the air to left center. Varsho takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next, for the Phillies, second baseman Bryson Stott.
That's in for a strike.
Ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Ball.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Ground ball right side, Clement throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Fly ball down the line. Springer on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ball. Ball 2.
That's off the mark. Full count now. Swings and misses. Inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're up 5-1.
I stomp on comp and I rip the jam. MC Revenge is who I am. I rock leaves with the crease, Adidas on my feet, and my I rock Z. Watch me speed through the streets. So remember who
Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Now fly ball to right center. Garcia makes the grab on the run.
Up next.
And he has a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball.
That one ripped left field. De La Cruz going back on this one. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder,
Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. He's grounded out a couple of times. In the air out to center. Oh, he can't squeeze it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Ball 1.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
The Blue Jays down by 4. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And they'll do it again. Two on the way. In the dirt, blocked. And a payoff pitch. Outside corner, got him looking. One left for Toronto. They're down 5-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Nance.
Bye. Sorry, Ashley. Please, don't talk with these issues again.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
On the ground, Jimenez fires to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, he did all he could in short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Crawford on to first. Nobody out. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 62, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Rogers getting loose as well. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now to a board. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knot that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat, but man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over, so it's there at least in the back of your mind.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And that's in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Here's the pitch. Both brothers on the move. There's the ball. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 2-1. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. One runs in. In there. He's safe. It's 7-1.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two in a huge spot. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across to the frame here, the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One out man at first. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's a strike.
The 0-1.
Ball outside.
Nance. In his 4th year, he features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. The 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next one misses. Ball 3. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slurve, and it was the right choice. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Rogers.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him. You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker, just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Brad Keller on to pitch out of the pen here.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
That one at the knees for a strike. The Phils up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one fouled off. Hit on the ground, a short. Turner. Throw to first in time.
Up next, for the Blue Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the near center field. Crawford settles underneath it. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here in Philadelphia, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball. Ball.
The 2-2. And El Bombi is kept in check with the kick.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more